Good morning, this is Ralph, and in this video I'm going to be talking about adopting a mindset for success. And in previous videos I've talked about the importance of finding good mentors. And of course with mentors it's great. It's actually optimal if you have people in real life that you can be talking to face to be mentoring you and helping you in your chosen career, whatever career path that is. Another ability, though, that we have in the technological age is to connect with people that we are probably highly unlikely to ever meet in the real face-to-face world. People from around the world, people from different walks of life. And if you're wanting to learn how to build wealth and how to raise your social status and your income status, it is vitally important to be connecting with and allowing yourself to be influenced by, people who are at higher levels of success than you are. If you want to learn how to make $1 million, let's say, you'd be better off talking to somebody like Tai Lopez than you would be to be talking to some guy at the local coffee shop who is lucky to scrape together, $10,000, $20,000 a year before or after taxes. So connecting with the right people is vitally important for being able to change your own mindset and be able to adopt a mindset for success, because a lot of people, I would say the vast majority of people, are actually hardwired not to succeed. We're taught bad things, from childhood, unhealthy attitudes about money, about wealth, unhealthy attitudes about a great many things, actually. And a lot of the wisdom that we've been raised with may have been helpful, like, say, back in the 1930s or back in the 1940s. But to succeed in today's world, you need to be learning from people who are actively pursuing success and attaining success right now, right here, today. Not back in the 1950s or the 1960s, but active in the 21st century. And one tool that I use to be able to collect a list of influencers in my own chosen profession is Twitter. And I can follow people on Twitter here that I am highly unlikely to connect with in the real world. Hopefully in the future I will be able to connect face to face with a lot of these influencers. But anybody can connect with these people here on Twitter. And what I've done, Eric Worre is one of my top 10, or I would say top 5 influencers here on Twitter. And he says that in order to adopt a mindset for success, it is vitally important to be able to have 5 key influencers around you. People who are positive, people who are more successful than you, and to follow those 5 top influencers in your profession and learn from them on a daily basis. And so following that bit of advice, what I have done is I have created a list, and we're going to go to that list now, right here on Twitter. And I originally called this list My Top 5, and here we go. And actually, I thought I edited that. I did. I guess I need to edit it again. I've been having a lot of problems with Twitter. Twitter has become so dysfunctional. I'm surprised I'm not related to it by birth, but But that's a side point. Despite its peculiarities and dysfunctionalities, I still like Twitter. and I'm still using it. And this what I'm talking about here still works tremendously well. Because yeah, here is my list, my top five. Oh, actually, it did take. Yeah, my eyesight is bad today. Yeah, my top five or so influencers in network marketing. And what I've done here is I've just used this ability to create lists on Twitter to follow my top five, top six. I'm going to limit it to the top 10. But, you know, the top people on Twitter in network marketing that I like, that I respect, who have been successful, who are successful, and folks that I can learn from. One here is Ray Higdon, and he's fairly active on Twitter at the moment. Eric Worre, mentioned him before, extremely active on Twitter. And yeah, he's got a lot of good posts here that, help to build up a positive mindset when it comes to building up business, building up wealth, pushing yourself to succeed. Robert Kiyosaki. This guy is extremely active on Twitter. I find I don't always agree with what he has to say, but then again, I have to stop and remind myself Robert Kiyosaki has built up $1 million empires. I'm still working on becoming, a six-figure earner. So I should probably put my ego aside and actually listen and read more about what Robert Kiyosaki has to say. And this is one of the benefits of surrounding yourself in cyberspace, at least, with people who are radically more successful than you, because they will challenge your thinking and help you grow mentally and, even spiritually. So yeah, Robert T. Kiyosaki, another great guy. Eric Worre, definitely one of my top five. I added Barbara Corcoran just now, so I'm not seeing her posts yet, but yeah, she's in there. Franco Gonzalez, to me, he's definitely in my top five here on Twitter because I'm in the Power Lead system. Franco is a big influencer in the Power Lead system. He's one of our main trainers in the Power Lead system, and just a great guy, successful in network marketing. Not really sure. I know he's a six-figure earner, maybe in the seven figures by now. I am not certain, but definitely a key influencer if you're in the Power Lead system or any of the other businesses that he happens to be in. A great guy to learn from. Robert Kiyosaki again. There's Barbara, got her. One of the sharks from Shark Tank. And yeah, she's got just a lot of short, positive, inspirational posts that she tweets out on a daily basis. And just love listening and reading to what she has to say. And of course, if you really want to kick your game up a notch, instead of just reading the Twitter posts of these people, you can collect books by these people, read their books. I like to do audiobooks, so I just tried a subscription to Audible is how it's pronounced, I believe, with Amazon, and with that service, the free trial period I'm in now, I get 2 books. I'm going to look and see if Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad is one of those books I can get free through Audible. And I've already got Eric Worre's book, Go Pro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. I've got that on audiobook now too, and I am going to be adding to that collection more so in the coming days and weeks. So yeah, there's all kinds of ways that you can actually be influenced by these successful people. Now, like I said before, it's probably unlikely within the next weeks or the next few months that I'm actually going to be running across, Eric Worre in real life, or Robert Kiyosaki in real life, or Barbara Corcoran. These people are like in California, New York, Florida. I'm stuck in the middle of Missouri right now, heart of the Midwest. Beautiful place to be in, but not really a whole lot of successful people, except there still are a few. There still are a few. We do have our millionaires and billionaires in the state of Missouri. You just have to track them down. But on Twitter here, you can reach out and connect with anybody. And you can use a similar strategy on Facebook. And just make sure, if you're wanting to become a successful person in your chosen career, whatever that career is, it's best to be learning from the best. Surround yourself with top people in your field. And if you can do that in the face-to-face world, that is best. But you can also do that extremely easily through social media. You know, Twitter is the one that I use. I'm also going to be using this on Facebook. On Facebook, what I do is I find the pages of these people. I follow their personal pages and, you know, their Facebook homepage, and then I just click that I want to see their posts first, so that way when I log on to Facebook and I see my Facebook feed, the first things that I'm going to be seeing are the things that are being posted by my top 5 or 10 key influencers. And just focus on surrounding yourself with the top people. Eric Worre recommends top 5. I'm going to kind of extend that a little bit to a top 10 list because I'm just finding so many people. But at the same time, you don't want to pick so many people that the message is going to get diluted down. Just pick like the top 5 to top 10, and you know, start there. Let that be your starting point, and see if that doesn't start to change your mindset. If you want to be a millionaire, you can't do it on the mindset of a person that's just eking out, you know, $15,000 to $20,000 a year. You've got to set your sights higher. And the same token, if you're a millionaire wanting to become a billionaire, then don't be surrounding yourself with a bunch of millionaires or people who are 100,000 heirs. Start surrounding yourself with successful billionaires and find out, how are they doing it? Be inspired by the best and learn from the best. So that's my thought today on adopting a mindset for success. If you like this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way when I put up new material, you will be the first to be notified. And if you would like to keep up with the Life Abundance Radio channel on YouTube, you can also subscribe to my mailing list. And what I do is every time I put up fresh material, I will notify you. I'm only sending out notifications about 3 times a week. I don't want to get spammy about it. But yeah, I send out notifications by email on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And in those emails, I let you know what fresh videos I have loaded to my YouTube channel up to that point. So if you want to subscribe to that mailing list, you can do that as well. So until later, this is Ralph signing off, wishing you great success in the week ahead. Thanks for dropping by.